Alright guys, welcome back to Fallout 4. We are doing the underground undercover quest, or at least continuing with it. And so we now have located the place to get said password. Um, oh, getting the password will help us get, at least get some sense out. So Liam can hack into the terminal or what have you. So it shouldn't be too difficult. Probably overrun by ghouls. Wow. Molly.
Welcome to the Cambridge Polymer Labs. Employment opportunities await in the field of scientific research. Shall we begin your application now?
Okay.
Sure. I'm game.
Let's begin the interview. Due to increased demands for staff in all fields, we have condensed the employment test accordingly. Question 1. Do you possess previous experience with polymer synthesis?
Hold on. Whew. Whatever.
Sounds like you need me regardless, so let's get down to brass tacks.
Calculating test results. I am pleased to offer you the position
What?
of sales coordinator. Expect a loquacious future in haggling for military funding. Would you like the orientation before beginning your work in the labs?
No, let's just move it along.
Due to staffing needs, we can forego the orientation at this time. Please follow me to the research lab so that you may begin your work.
Okay.
Complimentary beverages are provided for employees. Please label any food or cigarettes you leave in the break room.
Not even worth picking up, boss.
Yes, it is. Everything's worth picking up. Molly.
Sales staff are provided with a business suit, the cost of which will be deducted from your first commission. Please note to dress in the proper work and follow me into the clean room. The research staff will greet you on the other side of the clean room. Thank you for your attention and welcome to the team.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
To the clean room. I have been instructed to inform you that Director Elwood has issued mandatory overtime due to uncompleted studies. Consequently, staff will not be allowed to leave the labs until the piezonucleic lining
Still
project
talking.
has been completed. Please report to the project lead, Dr. Elwood Woolham, for specific research assignment. Starting decontamination sequence.
Are you done? Okay. Ghouls. How is it that the ghouls are not attacking Molly? Or did not attack Molly?
Boston used to be a hub for high-tech companies. You can find places like this tucked away all over the place.
Unidentified sample. What is all this? Huh. Cool.
If you ever
Cool.
need to feel sleepy, ask Tinker Tom what we were doing.
pop out of? Like, these guys are coming out of nowhere.
Oh shit.
Son of a bitch.
Didn't I see this set in a horror film once?
You guys have horror films? Ugh, ugh, ugh. Still get to pick up technical documents, even though I can't actually turn them in. Will probably drive me insane. Ugh! On. Scared me. That's the first time games made me jump in a really long time. Alright, so this thing. Jeez. These things scare the crap out of me. I don't want it to kill me. Alright, got the password. Is that it? I didn't get the last one. Yeah. So, I don't know. I don't know what that computer thing was for, but I guess... Sorry. It wasn't that important. So, I guess we're just gonna go back to the railroad and talk to them. That was a pretty quick one. I think I just ended up taking a lot of my time, trying to figure out what the hell was going on with that. The unidentifiable... unidentified samples. I don't think it's relevant to what we're doing anyway. Dog staring at me as usual. Hi, Turnip!
I need you.
Okay.
Excellent work. On our side, we've gone through your report. It was extraordinary. So many pieces of the puzzle clicked into place. Our final analysis indicates the Institute is far more formidable than we ever feared
course.
or imagined.
Duh.
If we stage a mass breakout, Patriot's 13 synths will undoubtedly be the last we ever see.
Probably.
Instead, we use this one chance to rescue all the synths. Every last
What if some of them don't want to be rescued?
Is that even possible?
Hopefully, Patriot's core escape plan will scale up. If it can't, well, we'll deal with it as it
Sound
comes.
very smart.
The Institute will never let their slaves go without a fight. So the heart of our problem is manpower. Even if we call in all our agents, and we will, we won't be able to hold our own against the Institute
Yeah.
for long. Talk with C-114. If the synths down there want freedom, they must fight and risk their lives to earn it.
Okay.
Even with synth allies, is that enough to fight the Institute?
The synths greatly outnumber the scientists. If enough of them rebel, the chaos would be unprecedented. Then we use that turmoil to evacuate everyone we can. It will work, because it must. As much as we owe Patriot, we can't be certain how committed he is. If he
What if
learns we're
he's a
willing to
spy?
kill free synths, he may not
Spy.
have the stomach for it.
Act like he's working for the railroad, but is actually with
the
the Institute.
Good luck. We're all with you.
Pam,
Rogue variable's arrival is approximately late. There is a reliable report of a courser at target location. Recommend
I'll do it.
Alright,
discussion.
I guess we're gonna, well, that's not important yet. I'm just kind of batching up the quests. Sorry, I'm like on a brain fart. I've been playing for so long now that words fail me. That actually happens regardless whether or not I do play often or not. Yeah. Words. Those things.
Gotta find the terminal.
Stop saying that. You've been walking in and out constantly. Ugh. It's cold. I'm sleepy. Ooh, I think I still have coffee. Yeah. Surprisingly, I haven't run into that many Brotherhood people yet. Thought I would have had to deal with them a lot more. But that's fine. I'm okay with that too. You can just leave me alone. Pew pew!
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
See one?
We must speak quickly. We cannot risk being discovered. I have made arrangements. I can get...
Okay.
What? Tell me.
You having second thoughts?
I'd risk anything for my people. It's just that Mr. Benet is many things. But he isn't always the most practical. And this plan is very risky.
A better plan is to use this opportunity to rescue everyone. But synths will have to fight for it.
And I thought Mr. Benet's plan was too ambitious.
Alright.
Of course, I'd fight for my freedom. And I know of a few others that might as well. But
Start an
I'll
all-out
have to
war.
face all the guards. Perhaps if we stand up openly to the scientists, more of my people would join us. Yes. Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many others who have been waiting their whole lives for this. But we should be prepared for some of the synths to fight against us.
All people want to be free. They just need the opportunity to take it.
If the railroad inspires everyone like you do, the SRB is wise to fear you. You will give my people an opportunity, and they will flock to us. I admire Mr. Benet a great deal. We can't tell him about this plan. It's his people we'll be fighting. I
Whoa.
will talk to my friends.
Keep him
Meet
in
me
the
here
dark.
tomorrow. If I don't make our appointment, assume the worst.
Okay. Bye. Alright, so what's the next plan of action? Let's keep up what I have here. Speak to father, give Liam the password. Why are you all sneaky deaky?
You get me what we talked about, and I'm in business.
I have.
Liam, I got you your username and
Don't walk
password.
away from me.
Railroad guys really deliver, you know? Hooking that ancient tech up to the modern terminals is going to be seriously time-consuming, even with that password. So hand it over and I'll get started.
This is a delicate operation. Are you okay if we have to use violence?
Good question. If we find ourselves in that position, we pull the plug and wait for another opportunity. We can't risk anyone's life over this.
Well, you're not gonna be happy
Here you go.
Great.
hearing
Listen,
what might.
I need a favor. Z-114 is working the atrium again. Can you give him an update? It's safer if you do it.
Guess I should have talked to. Well, it doesn't matter. Alright, so now I'm gonna speak to Father. She's all the way up here. When are you gonna die, Shaun, so I can take over the Institute? Oh, it's always in the wrong direction.
So you're father's mother, but he's older than you.
Shut up. Anything can happen. You're a robot.
Greetings.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
More down. Oh, you're still fine.
Ah, there you are.
Ah!
I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
Yeah, of course.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth.
Ooh.
To request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled.
You don't want to play
As
the part of the
incoming
man.
director,
They always get taken
that
down.
responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
Fine. This thing?
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are...
Ooh.
here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your...
Whoa! That's kind of a rude statement.
personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in... unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is... looking bright, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Okay.
Well, that was interesting.
You don't like what I said?
We originally
Oh,
intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it.
Oh my god, people
How
are
would
gonna be
you
so
feel
angry
about
with me.
making a little trip to Diamond City?
Ah.
What do you want with Diamond City?
Nothing with the city itself. This is a bit of a shortcut, actually. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
So I don't know if I should even do that. Like, cool stuff, but I don't need people thinking that I'm with the Institute when I'm not really with the Institute, but we'll see. For now, we're gonna do some side quests. We're gonna wait for a day before the Z-114 set up.
Surprised at the number of volunteers. Perhaps once the fighting begins, many others will join us. But We will fight and die very quickly unless we have weapons. A lot of them. Given the right materials, we can make our own crude but serviceable weapons. Unfortunately, we're missing a few critical ingredients.
What ingredients?
Gunpowder, laser focusing crystals, and a couple other things.
Laser focusing crystals.
I have weapons I could give you.
Excellent. Deposit anything you can spare in Maintenance Closet 3B. But we need enough weapons to arm an entire rebellion.
Cool.
So the ingredients are still necessary.
Tell me how I can help.
We've come up with a plan to get what we need. The Institute's always expanding. Excavation just completed on one of the sublevels. The mining equipment has been packed into crates and they haven't been moved yet. That equipment has everything we need.
Alright.
Thanks to Mr. Binet, the construction crew is populated solely by my friends. But they're under constant supervision. How do you feel about killing some guards?
I'll do it. If it's necessary.
We could come up with no other way. After you eliminate the guards, we'll move the supplies and blow up the tunnels behind us. To the SRB, it will be a tragic construction accident that killed many synths. Rare, but not unheard of. And then, our dead friends can assemble the weapons we need. Good luck.
Alright. So, going to be collecting some weapons for this guy here. So, before we do that, I mean, what's going on with
I wasn't expecting you to let us live. That surprised me.
I'm so confused. What's this 45, 41, 30? Okay, so the number's going down. I think this is where the closet is. Yeah. This is where I'll throw in some. What a small locker. So I don't know if I have any weapons on me. So you can have that. You can have that. I want that. You can have all that. I don't know if they need this or not, but y'all can have it. Probably don't need that. What?
That project you helped with, it's coming along. You understand, right?
Alright, so right now we're going to be going down to the underground. Whoa. Oh, that's the guy who sells stuff. Noticed there was a door there for a second. Underground railroad. Oh, not railroad. Where they're doing construction. Something. I don't know. Dealing with that. And killing some peoples. Yay. Wait, why am I going up? Am I supposed to go down?
Greetings, ma'am. Nothing to report, ma'am.
G981. Chip leader.
Okay. Boop, boop. I can't see you. Yeah, you guys look like stormtroopers, but not nearly. Gosh, can't. If you guys stand in front of me, I can't shoot without hurting you. There you go. So it does seem like they are, I don't know, more or less sentient beings. They obviously are trying, working hard to be free, and they have every right to.
You have done your part. We will do ours. Weapon construction will begin immediately.
Any news about Liam?
Liam's got his terminal working. When the time is right, we have someone who can operate it. I'll stall Liam as long as I can. But he's anxious to proceed with the old plan. You should avoid him if you can. If he had any idea what we're up to, I fear he'd report us.
Get those weapons made quickly.
We will. Every hour we wait is another hour the SRB could discover us. For now, please continue working with Father. We can't afford for him to grow suspicious. When my people are ready, I will contact you.